Hello, welcome to British Blind Sports Active at Home. My name's Laura and we're back again today for legs, bums and tums. Hope you're all well. Got a nice, I wouldn't say it's hard today, it's nice and steady, a little bit mixed, a lot of work on the legs. Make sure you've got yourselves a drink, stay hydrated. If you've got a yoga mat, grab a yoga mat just for your own comfort. If you haven't got a yoga mat, fitness mat, just use a rug or a blanket or a towel or something. Like I say, just for your extra comfort. Don't worry if you haven't though. Just be careful. When you're working out today, just be mindful of your surroundings. So any walls, doors, furniture, just be careful you won't hit anything, move anything you need to. And of course, your dogs and cats as well. Make sure we don't hit any dogs and cats. Okay, so we'll start with gentle warm up. I'll do one round of this with you, but I recommend that you do 2 to 3 rounds. So you can play the video back, do 2 or 3 rounds more, and hopefully then you'll feel the workout and you'll start to feel some nice muscle burns by the end of that. We're going to start with a gentle warm-up. We've got about 8 exercises to do. We won't do anything too intense for our warm-up. So on your feet, start that. On your feet, we're just going to start with a gentle march. So just swinging your arms and picking up your feet off the ground, which is a nice, gentle, high march with swinging arms. I can't believe we're into June already. I'm not sure where the hot weather's gone to though. Okay, just take that into a tiny little jog. My mat's going to start moving around there. So putting some arms into that, nothing fast, just to warm your body up and get your heart rate up a little bit. Keep breathing. Brilliant. And bring that back down to a march again, a little bit quicker. I'm just going to reshuffle my mat. Okay, bring that to a stand. Okay, legs hip width apart. Okay, so we're going to do some nice big hip circles. Think about big circles, and as you come forward, just squeeze your glutes, so your bum cheeks a little, just to activate them and turn them on. We'll be using those a little bit later. And the other way, so big circles the other way. Keep breathing. Lovely. Come to stand. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So rolling your shoulders backwards. Again, making them nice deep circles. Think about, as your shoulders come back, imagine your shoulder blades touching together. They're not going to touch together, but think of it like that. And bring them forwards. Don't worry if you're hearing your bones crunching, that's perfectly normal. We've all got crunchy bones that click and crunch. Obviously, if you feel any discomfort at all today, do stop, it's painful. Don't get injured yourself. Okay, quick circle of the wrists. We're just circling your wrists one way. We will be leaning on our wrists a little bit today, so just warm them up a little bit. And the other way. Okay, hands by the side of your legs. So you've still got your legs hip width apart. And we're just going to warm up through our abs. So we're going to slide the right leg down the right leg, back up, left arm down the left leg. Back up. Try not to lean forwards or backwards when you do this. And you should just feel that little stretch through your obliques. So your obliques are your muscles that run down the side of your body. So you've got your abs area. So your obliques are part of your core. Okay, one more. Brilliant. Okay, pop your hands in front of you or clench your fists together. We're just going to do some torso twists. So what we're doing is soften your knees a little bit. Hands in front of your chest, like chest high. And you're just going to twist to look behind you. Make sure that you take your head with you as you twist to the side so that your spine stays in line as you twist through. We're just going left to right, really gently. So to the right, to the centre, to the left. One more each side. Lovely. Hands by your side. We're just going to do it left to right, looking left, right, left, right, just to warm through your neck. Again, do it gently. Your neck's quite a delicate part of your body, and your head's quite a heavy part of your body. Okay, back to centre, and we're going to take that up and down. So again, very gently look down, up, down, up, one more down, up, back to the centre. Okay, go for a little walk again, quick march. And I think just to finish us off, we'll do 10 jumping jacks, or star jumps, whatever you want to call them. We're going to do 10 of them. Okay. So grab yourself a space. So we're going to go for 10 jumping jacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And jogging on the spot. Keep breathing. Hopefully you'll all feel a little bit warmer now. I know I am, so you guys should be too. Okay, bring that back down to a walk. Grab a drink if you need one. I'm just going to grab one and I'm going to put my mat straight as it wriggles about. Okay, grab a drink. Our first exercise is going to be lateral leg raises. So we're going to be on our side. We've done these plenty of times before, but I'll explain them again for any newbies. So we're going to do 10 each side. So coming onto our side, and I always describe this as being like a bit like a goal ball position. Okay, so you're going to come onto your side, stack your, doesn't matter which side, we're going to do both sides. You're going to stack your elbow under your shoulder, okay? Your legs are going to be, point your legs, don't point your toes, but point your legs, send your legs out to the wall or the door, or imagine there's something there. Okay, so stack them for now. You can place the hand that's not doing anything on the floor, just to stabilise yourself. You're going to engage your core, okay? First we're going to do is that top leg, raise it slightly off the bottom. For the next 10 up downs, that foot will not touch that bottom leg, okay? The idea here is we're going to engage your legs, muscles in your legs, engage your glutes, your bottom, and engage your core, okay? So that top leg is not to touch the bottom one for the next 10 reps, okay? And all we're going to do, we're going to go up, lower, up, lower, okay? We're going to do that for 10, then we're going to swap sides and do exactly the same again. Okay, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, remember to engage everything. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Okay. You might have started to feel your little hip flexors starting to burn there, and your muscles through your quads as well, quad area. Don't worry if it starts burning, that's perfectly normal. So swap sides, stack your elbow underneath your shoulder, place your spare hand on the floor to stabilise you, feet out towards your wall or your door, lift that top leg slightly, ready to go again for 10 reps. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep going, keep engaged, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more for 10, lower, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Brilliant. That's exercise number 1. Grab a drink if you need one. And we'll move on to exercise 2. Exercise 2, again, it's something that we've done before. We're going to be doing lunge up, down. So basically, we're going to be in a lunge position. So you can choose which foot is forward first, because we're going to do both legs. So you choose your side first. So you're going to come into your lunge position. Okay, so you want your, if you need a chair, to grab a chair or a wall and stability, that's absolutely fine. So remember, you want your ankle and knee all in line. It's like a right angle position. So think about it like you're running, but it's a lower running position, if that makes sense. But try not to have your knee over your toes. We don't really want that. I'm going to go for my right foot forward first, actually. Okay, so we're going to be in that lunge position. So then obviously your back knee will drop to the floor. So your heel will be up and your toes will be engaged in the floor, pushing into the floor. You've got a nice right angle at the front. You should have like a nice right angle-ish at the back. Okay, I'm going to try this without a wall, although my balance isn't very good today. You can put your fists in front of your chest. And all we're going to do is go up, down, okay? For 10. You're going to engage your tummy. You're going to be pushing through your feet. So you're going to be using your quads and your hamstrings, and your glutes will engage as well, okay? It doesn't matter, you're not going for your knee to touch the floor, so don't worry about that, as long as you do the up-down phase, okay? And you feel it through your legs, okay? So get ready. After 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Swap sides. Also remember to keep your back straight and looking ahead with this as well. I forgot to mention that. So swap legs, we're going to do the same again. So get yourself into a position, set yourself up, hands in front or holding on to something, back up straight, looking ahead, off we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. You might feel that burning down from your legs to like your quads. Doesn't matter, that's perfectly normal. We want a little bit of burn, muscle burn. That means they're working hard. So grab a drink if you need one. That's exercise. I don't know why I'm sitting on the floor. We need to be up on our feet. I got mixed up with the exercises then. Okay, so exercise number 3. I'm not sure if I've done these with you before, so bear with me. We're going to go into sumo squat, which I've never done before. But what we're going to do, we're going to go for a side crunch. So when I mean a side crunch, what I want you to do, just before we go into sumo squat, we're going to hold the sumo squat. But what we're going to do is put our hands by our ears when we're in that sumo squat position. And we're just going to crunch to the side. So we're going to crunch to the right, back to the centre, crunch to the left, back to the centre. And I'm going to be gentle with these ones. I'm just going to go for 10 in total because we've not done it before. Plus we'll be holding this in a sumo squat as well. So sumo squat, I'll do it slightly to an angle just in case anybody can see the video, but you want your feet turned out and pointed to, imagine them pointing to the corners of the room or the corners of your mat. You're going to sit quite low in it, or as low as you can go without tipping over. And then we'll set that up, and when you're ready, we're going to do 10 crunches. So 5 to the left, 5 to the right. Okay? So set yourself up to sumo squat. First, sink down, hold it there. Bring your fingertips to your ears, back nice and straight. Then we're going to crunch for 10. Are we ready? Off we go. Right, centre, left, centre. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10, and roll back up gently. Now that should have burnt your thighs and also the insides of your legs around your adductor area. Okay, I won't do that again with you. I'll leave it to you repeat yourselves. Okay, so that was exercise number 3. Grab a drink. We are now getting onto the floor. Again, another exercise that I've done with you before. We're going to do fire hydrants because I love these. This exercise. Best way I can describe it is like a dog that's weeing up a tree. Okay, so this one is to work your hip flexors. So it'll engage your hip flexor area and your glutes, but you will also engage your tummy as well doing this, your core. Okay, so what we need to do, go onto all fours, stack your wrists. It doesn't matter which side, because we're going to do both sides. So you choose your side first, stack your wrists underneath your shoulder. Underneath your shoulder, neutral spine, so not pointing up to the ceiling, not dipping it down. On a neutral spine where your head just relax toward the floor, okay? I've got my right legs first to the camera. So what we're going to do is keep that, your leg as it is. So it's kind of in a right angle position at the moment. And all we're going to do is lift it and open it out towards the side. So all you're doing is opening it up like a weeing dog, okay? Yeah, so we're going to do 10 on each side. Remember to engage everything and try not to lean or wobble, okay? That's where all the engagement of the muscles starts to kick in. So try not to lean or wobble. It's all about the stability, okay? So off we go for 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Swap sides. Set yourself back up. So stack your hands underneath your shoulders, legs in a comfortable position, neutral spine. Okay, and off we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, remember to engage everything, 5, 6, keep going, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. That's a harder side for me. We all have sides that are weaker and stronger. My left side is, so with that left side, I really had to try not to lean towards the right. But remember always to do your exercises on both sides because it evens out the muscles, and over time they will get stronger. Okay, so yeah, don't worry if you're a little bit off balance or it seems different on other sides to another side, because that's just normal. I actually can't remember the next exercise, so I'm just gonna try and log on to my little list. Grab a drink if you need one. Just bear with me. So, oops. Oh gosh, just having a little technical issue here. Okay, right. Leg raises and pop. Right, okay. Yeah, so we're going to be on our backs now. The next two. So the first one I'm going to do is leg raises. Something we've done before. I'll explain again though. So on your backs, get yourself in a nice comfortable position. Leg raises, we're just going to go up and down with our legs for 10. Really engage your core here. At some point during this, towards the end of the reps, you'll start to feel your core shaking. That's perfectly normal. Try not to arch your back. Place your hands on the floor. Okay. We're going to start actually. So point your feet up to the ceiling. Well, don't point your toes. Just send your feet as if they were touching the ceiling. Okay. So we'll start in this position and we're going to lower and then bring them back up. When you lower them though, we're not touching the floor. That's not the whole idea. Think about getting them a couple of inches close to the floor. Okay. If you can only go halfway, that's fine. It really depends on your core strength already. If you can go low, that's what we're aiming for. And that's when you really feel the muscles start to shake. Okay, but you're not allowed to touch the floor. That's cheating. Okay. So legs in the air. Remember to breathe. We're just doing 10. Okay, off we go. 1. Back up. 2. Back up. 3. 4. 5. Keep breathing. 6. Keep engaging those core muscles. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Back up, relax the legs. Whew, and breathe. My muscles were definitely shaking towards the end. So should yours be if you've done it properly. Okay, so next one we have, we're actually going to stand on the floor. We're going to do pike crunches. So basically we're going to go back into that position where our feet are at the ceiling. Now crunches, we just slide our legs up our thighs. That is technically what we're doing with these. So they're called pike crunch because it's in like a pike position. So you put your legs towards the ceiling, and all we're doing with this one is crunching up. Well, you can send your legs up through your thigh, up your thighs, down your shins, and actually towards the tops of your feet. If you can send them towards your toes, if you're flexible, then go for it. But as long as it's crunching through the tops of your abs, that's what we're aiming for, okay? Remember to keep moving as well. Yeah, we're going to go for 10 in total. So hands, feet up to the ceiling, hands on your thighs. Off we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your legs there. It's quite hard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. And 10. Lovely. Relax your legs. Sit up nice and gently because we've been lying down on the floor. Sometimes the blood rushes a little bit to your head. Grab a drink if you need to. Because we've got time, we're going to go and do a little bit of a plank workout. So grab a drink. Okay, so to finish off this session today, it's going to do a little bit of a plank workout. So we're going to do plank shoulder taps. I'm going to be kind. We're only going to do 10 in total, just so we can use our core stability, practice that. Then we're going to do a 30-second plank hold and a 30-second high plank hold. Hopefully, you should all be able to manage that. We've been doing planks throughout the last few months, so hopefully, with all these little workouts, you should all be able to hold a plank for a total of a minute, even though we're breaking it down into 2. Okay, so plank, obviously, shoulder taps to start with. You want to come into the high plank position, so you'll be stacking your hand underneath your shoulders, send your legs out to the back. Okay, now, just to recap, a plank is not a dipped body, and it's not sticking your bottom in the air, okay? You want to think of the beach straight all the way down the body, okay? And it's quite hard, but that's what we're aiming for, and that's the best way to get results, okay? So go into that high plank position. If you need to readjust your feet back to have them slightly wider apart, that's absolutely fine. Obviously not too wide, but you don't have to have them really narrow. So maybe shoulder width or hip width should be fine. Okay, so high plank position, and all we're doing, we're going to tap our right hand to our left shoulder, place it back down, left hand to right shoulder, place it back down. We'll do 10 in total, that's all we're doing, okay? Now with this exercise, what you want to try and do is stay really still and not, we don't want any rocking through your hips. And so don't think about rolling, you want to try and stay still. It's tough, which you don't know why we're doing 10, but I think we can do it, okay? So high plank position, set yourself up, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, engage your core, 5, keep breathing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got to admit, even though I'm struggling with that one today. Yeah, but we got there. Okay, right. Next little plank is going to be on our elbows. We all know what an elbow plank is, but again, remember that we're not to have our bums in the air or dip back, because that's not a plank. Think of that straight line from your head to your spine down to your feet, okay? So we're going to come onto our elbows. We're going to hold these for about 30 seconds. So on your elbows, feet out at the back, self into position, get yourself comfy. Are we all ready? I am, so off we go for 1, 10, 20, keep breathing, it's important to keep breathing. 30. Relax your knees onto the floor. Come up for a second. A little breath. We're going to do exactly the same, but in a high plank. So exactly the plank that we use for shoulder taps, except this time our hands are just going to stay on the floor, on the mat, and we're just going to hold for 30 seconds. So remember to engage your core when you're doing it. You will feel it shaking, but that's perfectly normal. Okay, just remember to breathe. So set yourself back up for high plank. So hands underneath the shoulders, feet out at the back. Get comfy, nice straight line. Take a deep breath. Off we go for 1. 10. 20. 30. Relax your knees. Come to stand, and we are done. Brilliant. Oh, just catch your breath and grab a drink of water. Just to finish off, we'll just do a couple of minutes and just do a little stretch out. Yeah, always remember to have a little stretch, even if we don't get a chance to do much at the end of this video. And obviously you can refer back to any of the yoga and stretching on the YouTube channel or the Active at Home group. Okay, so just bring your, doesn't matter which arm, I'm going right, so right arm across your chest, hug it with the left arm and look towards the right shoulder. By looking towards the shoulder that you're stretching, you're advancing the stretch. So you should feel the muscles being stretched down from the right shoulder, down the arm. Just hold that for about 15 seconds. Take some nice deep breaths while you're stretching. And swap over. Brilliant. Just give your arms a little shake there. Or you'll be feeling that on your arms because we've been on the floor with your wrists. Actually, just give your wrists a little shake and your fingers as well because we've been leaning on them quite a lot. Yeah, okay. Just, right, we're going to pretend that you're hugging a tree. I always describe it as hugging a tree. So what you do, clasp your fingers in front of your chest and then send them forwards and put your head down towards your chest. And it is like hugging somebody or hugging a tree. So imagine that and pull, and you should feel a stretch across the top of your back and into your shoulders and the tops of your arms. Okay, so hug, hug, hug. Lovely, relax. Now clasp your hands behind your back. Okay, so behind your back, look straight ahead. And all we're going to do, we're just going to lift. Send your chest out and lift your arms. It doesn't matter if your arms don't come up very far. It depends on your range of movement to how far you can lift your arms and your shoulders towards and out towards the back and up to the ceiling. Okay, so once you've found your spot, hold it there and stretch. Feel that again through your back, but across your chest as well. Definitely feeling your shoulder blade area because you're squeezing them together. Okay, and relax. One foot's in front of the other. We're just going to stretch off the calves. So back leg, push your heel towards the floor, bend the front leg. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine, like a wall or chair, or you can just gently place your hands onto your thigh of the bent leg. Don't necessarily lean into it, you don't need to do that.
as long as you push your heel towards the ground at the back, you should feel it through your core stretching. Swap legs. Again, push the heel down to the floor, bend the front leg. Right, come up. We'll just do one more on the floor, I think, for today. So on your bottom, put the soles of your feet together. So you're in like a little froggy position. You can hold your toes if you want to, or you can put your elbows on your knees. I prefer to hold my toes. And then send your knees. So sit up straight. Oops, sit up straight and push your knees with your own body weight, so not your hand weight. So don't push with your hands on your knees. Use your own weight to push your knees to the floor. You should feel a stretch on the inside of your thighs, like through your abductor area. You should really feel that. So do that little stretch there. Brilliant. Close them together. Come to stand. Give yourself a little shake off. And we are done for today. So I hope that was okay for you all. Like I said, I suggest that you do it for another 2 or 3 rounds, just to feel the benefits of it. But any feedback or comments, just drop them in the Active at Home Facebook group, and I will answer them. But enjoy the workout, and I hope to speak to you all soon. Thank you.